Yay! I hope you're feeling
Oh,
powered up by that music. Hello.
wow.
Are you ready to get powdered up now, Kels?
Powder me up. Yes.
All right. All right. Well, I am Suzanne Riggs, and this is my co-hostess with the mostest, Miss Kelsey Campbell. She is a super busy mama. She has one daughter in college, one daughter in high school. Oh, two daughters in high school.
No,
She has two
you
daughters.
had it right.
One daughter in high school, one in middle school, and
Yeah.
the daughter in high school plays tennis, and the daughter in middle school is in dance all over the nation. So I am so grateful that Kelsey is home right now and can come on and be with me for our powdered up event. So Kelsey's going to share with you how to do the contouring and all of that. I'm going to talk a little bit about the setting powder, but first I want to talk about our fabulous giveaway. Oh my goodness. We are giving away foundation primer. Oh my goodness. I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm going to explain it. It's amazing. Everybody needs this. It's a game changer for your skin, for your look.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, I said, yes, you need that. Everyone does.
And it makes your foundation wear longer, or tonight we're going to show you how to use it with the setting powder if you want a nice, sheer, soft, easy, out the door, breezy look. So we're really going to rock these setting powders tonight and show you how to use them in so many multiple ways. You're going to want to get not one, not two, but three of them. We're going to show you why and how. And be sure to stay with us to the end because we have bundles and we have how to get in the giveaway. And last week we had over 150 entries, so I gave away two. I wonder if this week we'll be giving away two of these foundation primers. The more entries we have, the more opportunities we have that I will be giving away more. So I'm going to show you how this foundation primer works. I have nothing on my face right now. I actually have larger pores, especially around my nose. So I'm going to show you the benefit of that. I also have larger pores because I just read a report that said women's texture, when you're in your mid 50s, which is me, your texture of your skin changes and your pores appear larger. Yay us, right? So I'm going to teach you the secret sauce to handling that. And this is silicone based. And it's only $20, you guys. Only $20. Our foundation primer is amazing. It doesn't have any color to it. It works great under all our foundations: CC cream, endless performance cream to powder, matte wear, liquid, all the foundations, plus our Silky setting powder. And it has a natural SPF 15 in it, so it gives you a little sun protection. And I just want you to think of primer just like when you paint a wall. You prime the wall so you don't have to use as many layers of paint. And so your paint looks good, right? Same thing for your face. It's going to smooth the surface. It's going to prepare your face, and it's going to help you to use less of a base, less of the foundation or whatever you're wearing. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand here. This is actually how I apply it in the morning. And I use the liquid foundation brush. Here's our liquid foundation brush. And I believe the liquid foundation brush is $14 or $16. I got to look that up. I'll know in a minute. And then you just get that product on the brush. This is a flat brush. See how flat that is? And very tightly woven brush, right? And then you want to do circular motions all over. And so if you look at the difference between my forehead and the rest of my face, you can already see how it smoothed things out and made it more matte, right? So I'm going to teach you the trick for filling in those deeper pores. So what you do, circular motions. I don't get up into the eye area, but just along that rim right there, my nose, along my jawline, right? So you can see there, this is the side with the foundation primer. Same thing here. Okay, so the key to larger pores is you want to go up and down in the area with larger pores, because if you've ever put spackle in a hole, you know, you hang a picture and you have the hole there and you put spackle, you take that spatula and you go up and then down to fill the whole hole. Same thing with our larger pores, up and down. Okay, so there we go. I have it all on. Now let's talk about our Silky setting powder. So Kelsey's gonna show you how to use contour and highlight. So we start with our base shade. So that's the thing you need to figure out with your beauty consultant is what is your base shade. And then we go shade lighter. I actually go 2 shades darker for my contour. So this is my base shade, light to medium ivory. And then these are my highlight shade, which is light ivory, and my contour shade, which is deep beige. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use this as just coverage, just foundation. And the thing I love about the Silky setting powders is it's plant-based emollient. All right, it's paraben-free, it's plant-based emollient. So what that means is prior to this coming out, I couldn't really wear powder. I have very dry skin, and when I would wear powder, well, it would dry out my skin and you could see all my wrinkles, and that's not what I want. So with plant-based emollient, it doesn't dry your skin out. It actually melds with your skin. Basically, it mirrors your skin. The skin and the powder become one. Whereas the other powders, maybe use like a mineral powder foundation, those actually sit on the surface of the skin, whereas the plant-based emollient is going to meld with the skin. Now, if you have oily skin, the key to using it as a base, I don't have oily skin, but I'm going to show you how to apply it if you had oily skin. You're going to take, this is our all over powder brush, and you're going to hold it just like this. And you're going to use the pat and roll method. So you just turn your jar over like this, and then you tap the side. You can tap it with your fingers or with your brush, and you get some in the lid, and then you press and roll. That's it. You press it into the brush there. You put your hand behind it, and then you roll it on to your face. And that way, if you're oily skin, it's going to it's not going to shift, because that's the thing is we don't want it to shift. Now, if you're dry skin like me, you can actually just swirl the brush on there. I'll do the other side like I would. So I just pat it like this, and this is the other side. I can just swirl it on, right? So this is the dry skin method, and this is the oily skin method. Well, you got to do it right. Get your whole hand behind there, press and roll. And you keep doing that until you have the desired coverage. So let me make sure I have it on everywhere. So when I got on, I had nothing on my face. I have mascara on and lipstick. That's it. And then I just put on the foundation primer and then the all over powder. Now, Kelsey's going to show us how to contour and highlight, and then I will be back for eyeshadow. So take it away, Kelsey.
All right. Oh, first up is my adorable headband here. So, and I have to like pray that my hair doesn't get all messed up. Well, it's going to get messed up. You know what I'm doing? I'm so glad we're doing this. I'm going to play trivia at my local pub with my husband. That is Wednesday date night. So this is perfect because I'm going to get all dolled up and show you how to take regular, whatever your day had you doing, right? And then we can touch it up and make it a little bit more glam. So I love that Suzanne asked me to do this, by the way, because I told her, I go, this is so outside my comfort zone. I didn't play with these very much yet. So today was fun because I got to kind of play around and go, okay, that totally works. Just like what Mary Kay says. So let's start with the highlighter. Here's the coolest part. So if you're like me, I have pretty dark circles under my eyes. It is a pet peeve of mine. I've probably done a million live tutorials on how I conceal the blue underneath my eyes, but I was so excited today to learn another trick. But so what you want to do, first of all, Suzanne talked about the 3 shades. everybody kind of maybe wants to have 3 shades of this powder. You need your true shade, which your beauty consultant can help you find. And mine happens to be the same as Suzanne's. It's light to medium ivory. Do not let the names fool you. Try them all on because I'm actually a beige. I wear light to medium CC cream. I'm a beige C140, I think. Yeah, beige C140 matte foundation. I am oily, Suzanne, so that's kind of fun. We're opposites, so you get to see two totally different skin tones, skin types. So anyway, my true shade is the same as Suzanne's, though. In these powders, I find them to be a little darker. So don't worry about if you're normally beige, if you're an ivory, just try one of the ivories first because it might make searching for your shade faster. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to highlight or maybe kind of conceal, but I'm going to highlight under my eyes to make this dark area under my eyes look a little brighter. I'm going to use, I always forget the name of this brush, the eye blending brush, and we're going to stipple. Stipple means dots. So I'm taking the light shade. My light shade is light ivory. I don't know. I can't remember that. So light ivory, I put a little in the lid and I'm going to tap in there and then tap the excess off. And I'm going to grab a mirror just because it's weird for me to do this into my computer screen. But did you see that? My eyes are pretty dark under there. So you stipple right into here and it's kind of like baking. Have you ever heard of baking where you get the powder just to sit right on top? You stipple then roll and hopefully you'll be able to see. So I stipple and roll. It's kind of like she was just talking about spackle, kind of the same idea. So I stipple all over and then I roll it into place. And then you brush off that excess. You can even leave it sit there for a little while, but can you see the difference in my 2 eyes? I can see it on the screen. So that's encouraging to me that I'm doing it right. Okay. And then the other side, because we can't have it be different, right? So I stipple it in. I even have dark on the inside of my nose right there. So I'm going to stipple in and then we're going to roll. Ooh, let's just roll the powder right into my eye, right? Because I'm trying to look at you with one eye and me with the other. My eyes don't go in different directions. My children think they do, but I've just brainwashed them into thinking I could see in every direction at the same time. So we stipple, then we roll, and then we kind of brush that excess off. But you can leave the excess on for a minute or so, let it really soak in because of those emollients. What it's called, I watched this video today from Mary Kay. It melts into your skin because of the emollients. As it warms up, it becomes a little softer and it just kind of soaks in to where it needs to be. And then we've spackled, right? Which is good because I'm a woman in her later 40s. So there are some places that could use some spackle on my face. Okay, so we've got that. Then we can also use cheek brush to do some highlighting in our forehead area here. So right here between my eyebrows, that's another area, I'm going to call it a hot spot where I could probably use some highlighting. So I'm making a little V right here. I'm putting a little powder onto this pointy part of the cheek brush and we're coming up and out of here. And then right on the bridge of my nose. Can you see that? So that, and then same thing, tops of my cheekbones. So we're just giving that little highlighted look. I have a little cheek color on. Now that the lights are on me, I'm like, oh, I could have put more cheek color on, huh? But I'm definitely highlighted. There we go. Okay, now contour. The contour is designed to give you shape, right? To give us a little more color and to highlight, well, not to highlight, to give us shape. So one of the places I like to give myself shape is right here underneath my cheekbone. I have pretty high cheekbones, but I could really highlight the underneath part and it's going to really accentuate my cheekbone. So I'm taking my shade that's darker. So now I'm using deep beige to do the underneath part of my cheek. So again, just using the top of the cheek brush. Oops, I almost tapped it into the wrong color. That would have been a surprise later. And then we use my mirror again. We're going to come right underneath this cheekbone right here, right underneath. Can you see? So it almost looks like there's a little bit, almost like a little stripey of dirt, but I promise I'm going to fix that. So there is that. And then, so I have, it's a heart-shaped face, or I call it a triangle, but what we want is for our face to kind of look like an oval. So also I'm going to hit these corners up here to make my face into a little circle. So right along my hairline, just at my corners, I'm going to add a little bit of contour. I should look at my mirror, not at the screen. There we go. So you can kind of see my contour is pretty contoured, right? So now I'm going to take my true shade, guys, the sponge. And this sponge needs to be a little bit wet. See, I've been playing with it today. Needs to be damp. You dunk this in water, squeeze it, then squeeze out or let it go so it sucks up all the water, and then squeeze it till it's as dry as you can get it. That makes it so that your sponge doesn't suck up all your product. So we take the sponge, we put some product on the sponge. This is where we're going to stipple and then leave it for just a second. I hope I'm not taking up all the air time. So I'm stippling all over. You guys, I'm leaving this. Can you see it? I'm leaving it where it sits. I'm going to let the emollients do their job. And then I better fix this spot where I got a little heavy-handed there. And then one more. And then we take, so I got my sponge. Now I'm going to finish this with the Oliver powder brush. So now I take and just brush the excess off, because now the emollients have done their job and I can pull the excess off. Ta-da! There we go. So now we have just an airbrushed finish. So I can now give you kind of some highlights. I have to get back to my notes. I made the biggest mess on my desk. Love it. Okay. So that's what we like to do, right? We throw these parties. We get very messy. It's fun. Okay. So I think, I did my part. I can bring Suzanne back. I was thinking I would just with the bundles, but we're not ready for that. I was just going to go right into the bundles.
Kelsey will be back sharing the bundles. I'm going to share a couple more tips. I did the contour as well. I do not have cheek color on, but you saw me earlier, just the all over and then the contour. Now I want to show you, because Miss Kelsey definitely has a defined jawline and I do not. So we're going to take that deep beige powder and the cheek brush. Love the cheek brush because it has this divot right here, which gives you a lot of control. All right. So I'm going to take some of that deep beige powder. And what I'm going to do is create a shadow right here and right here on each side of my chin, just to give me more of a pointy, well, it's not pointy, but more defined jawline. And then I'm going to show you one more trick with that. So there we go. You can see that a little bit, but don't worry, I'm going to blend it in just a minute. This baby is the bomb. This is awesome. This is called the blending brush. And my friend, top sales director HDK, says it's like a kitten and a bunny had a baby. That's how soft this is. It's amazing. Super tight bristles. It looks almost like a sponge, but it actually is a brush. And I'm going to take that very light powder, very light ivory powder that I use for highlighting. I'm going to put it on this brush and then watch what this does for my jawline. Oh my goodness. You just bring it up here. So you're going to create more of a defined line. See that? All right. And then don't worry, I'm going to blend it all, but I love that, how it's giving me a jaw. I'm so excited. Okay. So then we're going to take that Oliver powder brush just to blend it all, so I don't look like a... All right. So there we go. Have more pointy of a chin, have that definite, I love that highlighter there with this blending brush. Now, real quick, I'm going to show you how to do eyeshadow. All I have on my eyes is eye primer. This is our eye primer. It's $12. This is worth every cent. So important. Helps your eyeshadow stay put. So because I have dry skin, if I use just these powders for eyeshadow, they're going to be gone in a half an hour. They will just blow away. Whereas if I put the eye primer on, they will stay put and last all night. And then like Kelsey, my daughter, has the oily skin, and if she doesn't use eye primer, it all ends up in the crease. And so that's what you want eye primer for. So we're just going to use the light and the dark one today. I'm just going to do a 2 eyeshadow color, and I'm going to take this light ivory and this all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to put the light ivory on my lids. Okay. So actually, if you were in a hurry, you could just do this, and it gives you that no makeup look. So the buzzword out there in the makeup industry is blurred lines, right? Blurred lines. So we want to look like we're not wearing makeup, but we want to blur the lines, right? So there's the eyeshadow just on the lid there. I'm going to add it to my brow bone. And this is super easy to use. There's the brow bone. And then I'm going to take this contour brush. See how it's angled there? And I'm going to use the deep beige. And you take this pointy part, right? The highest part of the brush, and you just line it up with the corner. And then I drag it across the crease. Okay? Just like a little windshield wiper. And you just keep doing that until you get some depth. So as many of you know, you've been on here before, I have a hooded eye. So I'm going to bring it up into here, into my hood area, so that it gives it more of a shadow. So you can see the difference between the two eyes. This one looks more up, more rounded, more awake. And that's because I've given it that contour. So we're going to make them match because that's super important. You guys, this is the fastest, easiest, just really healthy makeup look that I just love to wear. I just get out my 3 powders and my brushes and just shoot, and out the door, and I just feel fresh. I love that plant-based emollient. I don't like how I haven't blended very well here. I gotta get this chin line blended better. And practice makes perfect, you guys. You just got to work on it until you like it. So there's my no makeup look, all powder. That's all I'm wearing besides lipstick and mascara. Isn't that amazing? No foundation, just powder and the 3 powders. So I hope you love that. Let's take it away, Miss Kelsey, and share with us the bundles.
I love that. Like, you are amazing. So, of course, as always, we put together some fun bundles for you. So the first one that I want to share with you is called the Basics, and it includes foundation, primer, CC cream, Silky setting powder, and the all over powder brush, my favorite. This set, normally it costs $78. You guys get it because of being guests or watching the replay. You get this little bundle for $68. So that's a good place to start. Now, if you're like, no, I want to do everything you guys just did on that screen, then you're going to want to plug into our powder up set. And this comes with 3 Silky setting powders. So your shade lighter, shade darker, and your true shade that your beauty consultant's going to help you with. Plus the cheek brush, the all over powder brush, and the blending sponge. Normally that one's $102. You're going to get it for $89. And if you're kind of going, you know what, I kind of think that there are some other things that I might want in addition to that, can you please make me a deal? Of course. So if you purchase a bundle, you can add on any of the items on the screen for half price. So that's the translucent powder. And if you're like, wait, what? Translucent powder, we didn't really talk about that one. That one's a color-free powder. It doesn't have any color in it at all. So it's great for just hitting that shine, or if you are just looking for a quick finish, it's not going to do any color at all. It's just no color. Whether you are dark bronze or really pale ivory, you can wear that color. Then we have our concealer, which is the most amazing concealer on the planet, of course. Eye primer, our eyeshadow brush trio, or the finishing spray. Any of those items would be half off. And if you purchase both bundles, you can pick 2 of those items for half off. So, yes, very nice. And back to Miss Suzanne. She'll talk about our giveaway again. Or
And
still.
perfect. I forgot to tell everybody that it's in my bathroom. It's not here at my desk. You can spritz this look with finishing spray to set it and have it last all day. So if you got the finishing spray last week, this goes great with this all over powdered up look to set the look for the day. So and if you ever feel like you put on too much, don't try and blend it off. Instead, set it with that Silky setting spray and it will actually look perfect. It won't look over powdered. So there's another great tip for you. All right. So let's find out how you can win the fabulous foundation primer. And remember, the more entries we have, the more likely I will be giving away more than one. So stay tuned for that. So one is, of course, for watching our video, whether you're watching it live or replay, you get an entry for that. An entry for every $10 you purchase tonight. So even if you're not purchasing something we featured tonight, say you need to stock up on your moisturizer, your skincare, whatever, please reach out to your beauty consultant because we have a special promotion going on right now in Mary Kay for beauty consultants, and they get twice the credit, twice the sales credit for your purchases up through March 31st. So be sure and talk to your beauty consultant about that tonight so that she can get double credit for that and you can get all the products you need. So check your bathroom, check your purse, see what you need to stock up on and talk to your beauty consultant and help her out with that. You get 10 additional entries when you purchase at least one of our featured bundles. And I know you're going to want those. Oh my goodness. We're so excited about using the trio, right? Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd want to open 3 different powders, but I'm so glad I did. 5 entries for each friend you share this event with. So share this with your friends so that they can learn these tips and get entered in the drawing for the foundation primer. All they need to do is text your beauty consultant that they watched the video. That's it. So they can get entered in the drawing. So share this with your friends. You can add them to this group, the Hero Area Guesstimate group, or you can also get a YouTube link from your beauty consultant featuring this event. Then we have 10 entries. This is new. 10 entries for trying the product with your beauty consultant. So if you haven't tried our skincare, if you haven't done a hydra session, if you need a color appointment, if you need a skincare checkup for your foundation, whatever it may be, just trying the product with your beauty consultant. This can be virtually or live, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever your beauty consultant's comfortable with, but you're going to get 10 entries just for doing that. So do a checkup. Why not do a beauty checkup? And then 30 entries if you choose to join our team and complete an e-start. We'd love to welcome you to the team, show you why we love what we do and how much fun it is. And with that, you get that wholesale purchasing power of the 50% discount. So $30 and you're on the team. We'd love to share more with you. So 30 entries for that. Get it? $30, 30 entries. All right. The drawing will be held on Saturday. So be sure and text your beauty consultant right now. And consultants, you're going to post those entries on the Hero Area Guesstimate page. Kelsey, why don't you tell them what we're going to be doing next week?
Oh my gosh, my favorite. Bingo, Mary Kay Bingo is live at 7 p.m. next Saturday. This is always a very fun event with lots of prizes and giveaways. The bingo board's going to come out very soon, I would guess, very soon. And everyone watching is going to have the opportunity to win a prize during the live event. So you want to definitely set a reminder on your phone to download your bingo board and to join the event. It's at 7 p.m. Pacific time next Wednesday, the 6th of April.
We're going to have more products than ever we've had on the bingo board before. So you're going to learn about some products you probably never even heard of in Mary Kay. So can't wait for y'all to join us. Kelsey, I hope you win at trivia, and I hope you just have a great evening with your hubby Jarrell. I love that you guys do a date night every week. Kudos to you. Thanks everybody for watching, whether you're live or replay. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you to our beauty consultants, and let's finish March strong. We love you.